Good evening. So, today was an 11k easy run, which went quite well for me, or very well actually. Very happy with that. Another 11k in the bag, and a consistent pace still. The pace will always be consistent on a treadmill, I guess, because you set it and just leave it. But still, that was a good set. I can still see heart rate, etc. So I know what's going on. Which has led me to having a weekly review, and then that's also brought me to a review of the last 3 or 4 weeks, just take into consideration what I've done and how it's gone, etc. So the last week was a really good week. I had a really good sessions every day. There was a little glitch on a Wednesday when things just weren't going right. I was tired, work had been stressy, and then a few things actually on the setup for my setup for the run on the treadmill weren't quite right, and by 6.5 kilometers I decided that Wednesday wasn't happening. And the better part of Valor would be that I would just knock it on the head, have a shower, get a good night's sleep, hopefully, and then instead of having the day off on a Thursday, I'd repeat the Wednesday long run again, which I did. Had a good sleep, had a good day at work, and the Thursday went really well. So really good result out of the Thursday. I stuck by all of the paces, no issues at all. So moved on with that. I could class it as a non-failure sort of thing, which is the more important part to me. So I had a good week. So looking at that, then looking back over the last few weeks now, I think back to August bank holiday weekend and the following weekend after that, I was away for long weekends whereby I didn't run at all, but still right through up until today, it's had no effect on. I've stuck to the plan. I'm still at my speeds and everything's looking good moving forward. My heart rate is still coming down if I compare like for like runs, especially easier to do on the easier runs where you're just at a steady pace. So I can see that the heart rate is coming down. The drift, the HR drift, is less so by the time I get to the end of the runs. The pace is coming up. If I go back over a few months sort of thing, my pace is coming up every month or so, and the distances that I'm doing the easy runs is extending all of the time over each short period, if you like. So all in all, it's been a really good month for me, which then brings me to stepping forward from here. So tomorrow is my 1k repeats, which I will do as per the plan that I've put out, and then following that Monday is back to a 9k easy run, and at that point we're going to step up the pace, or I'm going to step up the pace. So my 5:15 pace for an easy run from now on will be a 5:10 pace, and that's around sounds small I guess in a way, but it's around about a 3% increase. But that will also translate into all the other runs that I do, the paces that I do for the speed sessions, etc. Everything will increase. So just to put a little bit more load on me, because I feel that it's just getting a little touch easy. Certainly on the easy runs, felt that it's been easy this last week, or just not pushing it. Although an easy run is not for pushing, but I know how I feel, how I felt over the last few weeks, and it's getting easier and easier. The speed runs, initially, even last week, I could feel at the beginning thinking almost a little bit overwhelmed, like, am I going to be able to hold this pace for the next 4, 5, 6 reps? And I'm worried about that, but by the time I get to the 5th and 6th, I'm still pumping out the same rep speed and thinking maybe I could have gone a little bit higher. So now this is the time when I'll step that up again. So again, like I say, around about a 3% increase, and then hold this probably for the next 4 weeks. But at the same time, that's not written in stone. I'll just let the stats every day tell me what I need to do, sort of thing. So the increase should be okay, but when I get to the next increase, it's basically data related sort of thing. So we'll see how we're going with the runs. and then hopefully, yeah, like say 3 or 4 weeks time, maybe a little bit longer, we'll be able to step up again. So it's just a case of step up your speed a bit, drop back the distance, and then as you get used to the speed, the distances for the easy runs, etc., are increasing, and the long runs are increasing, and then get to the next point, increase the speed again, decrease the distance a little, and just move through it. So it's good progress, positive again for me, and for anybody else who has started to do it or to try the various runs. Hopefully you've seen some sort of benefits out of it. I know that if you keep up with it, you will be seeing benefits. I've just yesterday I decided I'm going on a holiday for the first couple of weeks in October, and I've entered a race while I'm on holiday, sort of thing. So it's only a 5k race, but I won't be tapering for it. I'll just be continuing my runs, but it's my first opportunity at a 5k race that has worked with my rotor, if you like. So I'll just give it a go, see where that is, and then maybe that'll tell me that I'm on par with my training, or maybe if the 5k goes really well, I need to up the training again because I'm just not quite lined up with my 5k pace. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it's positive again, but thanks for listening, thanks for sticking there. Thank you.